Abuja, which was officially made the Federal Capital Territory on the 12th of December 1991, had a structural master plan and designated locations allocated for different purposes. But on the long run, it is noted that a lot of things have gone wrong. For this reason, the Federal Capital Territory Administration, through the Department of Development Control, commenced demolition in various places such as Apo, Lugbe, illegal housing estates all over Abuja, and many more, for the purpose of maintaining pre-established master plan of the Federal Capital Territory. Well, we spoke to the DG, Department of Development Control, to get more details and clarity on the ongoing demolition exercise.
The Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, has its structural master plan and designated locations allocated for different purposes. Unfortunately, a lot has gone wrong due to manipulations, land grabbing, and non-adherence to the master plan. For this reason, the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, through the Department of Development Control, DDC, commences demolition in various locations. The Director, Department of Development Control, Mukhtar Galadima, spoke about the master plan of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, and advised the publics not to go otherwise.
The Abuja Master Plan is a document prepared by an international consortium by the name International Planning Associates of Atlanta, Georgia, United States. Before the preparation of the master plan, there was a competition bid which was opened in Jos in 1977-78, and then the consortium of the IPA won the contract. Before the final production of the master plan, there were a series of studies and surveys, socio-economic, geological, hydrology, and so many aspects of human geography that was conducted, both physical and human geography that was conducted. Finally, a document called the Abuja Master Plan was prepared. And this document was to serve as a framework that will guide the fiscal, social, and economic development of the new federal capital city. A follow-up document to the Abuja Master Plan is what we call the Regional Development Plan, prepared by Doxiadis, Ekistic Doxiadis. And this was prepared in 1983. It was to guide the development of the FCT region, including adjoining states. So all these documents are prepared to guide the physical, social, and economic development of the federal capital city and indeed the federal capital territory. The master plan is to guide. It's a guide. It's not a Bible, it's not a Quran. It's a guide of the physical development. It makes provisions for infrastructure. It makes provision for various land uses, residential, commercial, educational, civic and cultural, etc., etc. So that is the essence of the master plan, is to guide the development so that it has a target population, it has a road network, it has provision for infrastructural facilities and services. Absolutely, there is nothing wrong with the Abuja Master Plan because, as I said, it's a guide. So what you are seeing now as is happening, no, this is the dynamics of city development, because as time moves on, some things will come up and then the plan needs to be reviewed to accommodate those things that are coming up. So that is what is happening with the Abuja Master Plan. Yeah, in terms of population, maybe when you look at the generality of Nigeria, there are some socio-economic parameters that have come up. Take the case of what is happening in the northeast, in the northwest, in the north central. So some of these things pushed people to Abuja because it appears as the safest haven in the country. So then the master plan didn't envisage this. So this becomes a challenge on the implementers of the master plan. So we have to make room to accommodate these unforeseen circumstances. So that is all that is happening in the master plan. As regards to the issue of green areas, what have you, some of the green areas, then, when the plan was being prepared, it was considered as undevelopable. But with technology, you can do so many things. Some of the green areas are not to be tampered with because some of them serve as a kind of lungs of the city, where the city breathes. So it's not every green area that we should allow any development to touch on it. Must be preserved at all cost. What you are seeing now is a result of activities of some unscrupulous elements. Let's sorry to use these words, that have no regard for the law, that will just go and see land and grab it. So we made adequate information. We made announcement that this thing is not acceptable. We are not going to condone it. So we are going after it. And to make true our words, we have commenced removal of those land grabbers. I think from the Idu train station, we've been able to recover over 250 hectares of land. And we have compiled a list of all these developers, which we are going to collaborate with other agencies. Because to us, this is an economic crime. So appropriate agencies would intervene in this regard. As regards to Guzape, about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks thereabout, there was some arrests made, which we handed over to Abuja Environmental Protection Board for further necessary action. And I was adequately briefed that they were prosecuted before the Abuja Environmental Protection Board mobile court for land degradation. Every master plan is designed to achieve convenience. It's designed to achieve orderliness. It's designed to achieve equity. It's designed to achieve comfort and aesthetics. So that is why we come up with a land use zonation, zones of different activities and uses. Because taking the case of industrial area, if you are to do carry out some industrial activities within residential area, there are some fumes, emissions, byproducts that will injuriously affect the residents of that area. That's why there are specific areas for industrial activities. Commercial activities also, because of the transactions and activities that go on in such places, they are also defined within certain boundary. Taking the case of Abuja Master Plan now, we have what we call a neighborhood center, which is situated around the residential area, where the residents of that neighborhood can walk, go and buy those things that they immediately need within their houses: bread, milk, sugar, and all those things that you can send your child. And within that neighborhood center, you have a school that a child of, say, between 7 to 10 can walk. That's why you have, like in Wuse here, this zone 6 is a neighborhood. You have this primary school here, just behind us. And you have a neighborhood center where you have this Excellence Plaza. So that is Abuja Master Plan for you. When you go higher, a little higher in the hierarchy, you have what you call district center. In Wuse now, zone 3, you have a police station, you have fire service, you have secondary school, you have hospital, Wuse zone 3. So that is a district center. At a higher level, we have what we call sector center, so that all those commercial activities can take place within that center. At Otako Motor Park, is within sector center. And around that motor park, there are other commercial activities going on. Above all is what we call the Central Business District. In Abuja, again, where you have the ministries, you have the NNPC Tower, and other things, that is the Central Business District. This opportunity avails me the time to let the people know that Abuja, as we always say, is a planned city. There is a master plan to guide the development of Abuja. Every transaction on land should be properly guided. If you want to buy a land, you go to Department of Land Administration to confirm and conduct a search on that particular title that you want to buy. If it is a housing estate that you want to go and buy a house, come to Development Control Department to confirm whether that plot or that development has been duly approved and built accordingly. So we're always telling the public that should always do the right thing by conducting legal search. Don't just rely on people. There are touts around. They'll tell you, okay, I have this, I know this person. No. Make sure whatever answer you are getting is being formalized, written, documented, so that tomorrow, in case of any eventuality, you can just present it. That is what has been given to you.
In an event of any emergency within the FCT and its environs, please dial the FCT emergency number 112. And that's a wrap on the show for today. Many thanks for joining us. Join me same time, 9:30 a.m. every Wednesday on AIT. I'm Harmomo. Enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now.
It's a